What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Aaron. We're back here with another video. Got the keys in hand. Me and Sophia, we're on our way to go get some pizza right now. But before we do that, wanted to film a little intro. God, it is hot out here. So check it out. This is the gutter rear seat. Right now, I just got a little blanket in there, kind of stuffed behind all the panels and underneath the carpet and stuff like that. I don't really like the way it looks right now, but it sounds good. It really deadens the sound. Anyway, what I'm going to be doing today is trying to find a little fabric or carpet or something that I can put over that with some Velcro to kind of clean it up a little bit, make it look nice and sound good too. And I'm also going to be rerouting my amp for my subwoofers to make it look a little bit better. And maybe I can mount it to the back of my box right there to make it look cool. And I was hoping maybe I can get a little dial for my bass to, you know, run that through the car and mount that somewhere over here. So I'm going to try and get all that done today, but we got a lot of errands to run, and it's almost 3 o'clock right now, so we got, you know, a little bit of time to go eat and figure that out, but I think we can make it. You think we can make it? Okay. Really? You really think we can make it? Yeah. All right. You good? It only took like what? How long? Like 10 minutes? Not even. I know, right? I know, right? 5 minutes. And we got a beautiful pizza. It's a little singed on the side, but it's all good. We're good. We're good. Let's dig in. Okay, so we just made it over to Joanne Fabrics and Crafts. Hopefully I can find some type of fabric that I can put on the back there. I'm not sure, but I hope they got a lot of fabric that has it right there on the big sign. I mean, they gotta have something. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. You show me. She's a fashionista, so she knows exactly where we should go.
Please, please.
You wanna put that back? That would be perfect. Honestly.
Like this.
Oh my god.
No.
No? I'll do it. I would do it.
Oh, it looks like a puppy.
Ew. Looks like I just killed a dog to put in my back seat.
Be pink.
Pink? Oh my gosh.
Breathe.
It's so soft. Yes, we're at Lowe's now. Joanne's couldn't come through. It wasn't worth it. So now we're at Lowe's. Alright, so we found this little kiosk thingy. Multi-purpose ribbed utility rugs. Which is pretty much perfect because they got these little gray hairs in there. It is black as well. And it pretty much matches the carpet that I have on the inside of my car. Because the inside of my car carpet does have like little slight gray hairs. This one's a little bit more, but it's good so I can put like tires and stuff back there and it's not going to damage it or really stain it either. This is like a really good type of fabric that I would like to use, and I'd probably double it up so that it'll be a little bit more sound deadening. I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna grab it. I just don't know how much it is, but we got it. Let's do it. Sorry, what'd you say? Sorry. Did you say something? Did you say something? This is what we got. Some scotch. Oh, get out of here with that. We got some stop. We got some Scotch Velcro. Okay, so we're gonna be able to lay this down in the bottom of the car, which will stick directly to this. Wait. Just like that. Yeah, we're gonna go check out right now, head home, and yeah, let's do it. All right, guys. So we're back at the house now, and I just discovered this super awesome spot for my my kicker subs. Because what I realized, in my trunk I have the audio cables that come from my stock amplifier from the trunk, and they're not long enough to be able to mount the amp on this side. If this was turned around and still in my trunk, I wouldn't be able to mount it to this side because the wires aren't long enough. But if I just take the box out, I walked it around and put it inside, and I just kind of put it in this little hole here. That would be a really cool setup, you know, to put my subwoofers. And then I got to put the carpet down here. I'm going to remove this. As you can see, it's wide open, like completely gutted. So this is where the wire is for the ground for my amp, and I can just run it up a little bit. So here's the trunk. I can just take this amp, try to mount it like right here on the back of that. The only thing is these are the cables that are very short. They only come out right here. So I might be screwed when it comes to that. I might just mount it even on the floor right here. I'll just leave it right here, put the cables in. That might be the best bet so far, but it looks like I can't mount them just like I wanted to earlier, but oh well. So we got some regular ass scissors that we gotta cut it with.
Those are expensive scissors, okay?
So I just went ahead and took off this rear panel here to make it a lot easier for me to fit this type of material up inside there, because I'm gonna put it back. I'm not gonna leave it like that. Just gotta make sure that part of these, there's like little tabs like this, as you can see here. that go right into the sidewall pretty much. So I would have to drill through this to make sure that those go through it. So I'm gonna try and just kind of tuck this down into the bottom and up just a little bit so that I don't have to drill through all those holes. One hole I do want to drill through though is this one right here. As you can see, I'd have to tuck it up in there, and there'd be no room for that to go, you know, onto that fabric. So I'd have to drill through the fabric right there, which is no big deal. It's right in plain sight. You can get to it. With here with the big panel, it's a lot more difficult. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I can take off that panel now, since I took that one off. It was pretty easy. You really just gotta pop it off. They pretty much just pop off. I just kind of start from the bottom and work my way up. Voila. All right, so we just did a little bit of trimming on this side. As you can see, we got the whole speaker right here just kind of cut out, and we're kind of cutting it as we're going. So I was able to cut just a little bit of that. All of this is going to be covered by the panel, so all this ugliness right here is not going to matter. This little ripple is not going to matter. You're only going to see like up to here. Over here, we got it semi cut out. You're also not going to see this. You got to leave some space right here because of this piece. When you go to close it, you got to make sure this can wrap around here, so it's got to be real tight right there. So I left the gap there. Let's just move that out of the way for now. I left a little space right here. Then in the fabric, if I can show you, we cut a line and then straight up so that it can fold right into the trunk pretty much without having a bunch of tension spots right here. As you can see, it's nice and smooth right here, but we do got to relieve tension here on the inside and possibly some, you know, do the same thing on this side over on that side. So I'm gonna start doing that right now. You guys can see me trimming it up a little bit. Let's do it. That's the highest or the lowest screw, the lowest rivet hole that we have. So as long as our fabric is below that line, we're okay. And the other one's gonna be right over here, I think. Yeah, there's no more over here. So this high fabric is perfectly fine. I went ahead and actually, I zip tied my seat belts back there because I don't feel like going ahead and removing the whole assembly, but I zip tied them back there just in case I want to use them again in the future, stuck on my old seats and stuff like that. So just kind of keeping them out of the way. And then when we put the panel back, it'll just kind of cut it right here. So you'll see a little bit of the seat belt, but that's about it. What's up, guys? All right, so now we're gonna start laying down the 3M Scotch Velcro tape. So you peel off this little white piece, and you can go ahead and we're gonna stick it on the inside of our stock carpet because it's like a plastic down there and it sticks really well. It won't come up. And then we literally just stick that onto the carpet. Yeah, it'll keep it down. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that in sections right here and right here. Damn, bro, what's up? All right, so check it out, guys. We got that hole right there and that hole right there. On the other side, we're gonna try and smoothen out this little piece right here. It actually looks really good, you know, coming from, it is a little two-tone, but it does look pretty good for how, you know, how DIY this is, and I have zero experience on doing this. But anyway, we're gonna drill out those two holes just so it'll keep the fabric right there. Then we're gonna go ahead and put everything back together. The sun is going down, so it is starting to get a little dark outside, but I'm gonna put everything back together. By that time, it's gonna be dark, so I'm gonna update you guys tomorrow. We're gonna take it on a test drive and see how it feels, see how it sounds, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked on this. We're gonna make the back seat look pretty clean. So actually, there's no seat, but we're gonna make the back area look pretty clean. Let's put it back together. I'll catch you guys in the morning. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's a new day and it is super sunny outside, and I got everything done not last night actually. It's been a couple nights now since the first half of this video, but it's all good. I just want to show you guys the end product. I am super happy with it. Been driving around with it for a couple days, so I can give you guys like an honest opinion on how I like it. One flaw that I think I have is that the cloth is a little too thin, so you can really hear a lot that's going on. It does still muffle it a little bit, but I might want to eventually put a little bit of sound deadening foam or something like that in there to help it with the noise. But it looks so good. Check it out, guys. Say hi. Check that out. Oh my gosh, it looks so good with the speakers there. I went ahead and, I mean, it is a little two-tone. It does look a little blue, which we didn't even notice until we got out of Home Depot. She made a little comment. She's like, Aaron, it looks kind of blue. And you can really see it on camera, the little blue hue to it. But it really does blend with everything here. I mean, you can see we got the Velcro attaching this here. So there's no separation with that. I've been driving around for a while with it. We did a little ghetto zip tying up there to kind of hold the top of that into place. I'm gonna fabricate some type of bracket there eventually, but the zip ties are holding up like a champ right now. I've done a lot of heavy braking, did a little peels, some slides, and it's still holding up really good. All right, let's take it on a test drive and see how loud it is. Sounds good. Not too bad. Nice little hum back there. A little loud. It's pretty nice though. I'm not gonna lie, it's tolerable. That's for sure. It's not like as if it was the bare metal because it still has a little bit of coating on it, so it suppresses the noise a little bit. I'm gonna leave you guys at this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys as always. Make sure you hit that like button, follow us on Instagram, and I'll hit you guys in the next video. All right? Stay tuned.